Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back. We're going to see what the message from Spirit is for you today. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else, since it's a collective reading. All right. And I hope, as always, that this reading finds you well. Thank you all for being here. All right. We're going to get into it, and we're going to start with some of these identifying cards, and I'm being guided to start with that, and then we'll see what happens from there. Okay, see what's going on. What do you have for us, Spirit? What do you want to tell the collective? Message, who is this message in regards to? Okay. We have an avoidant. So whoever this person is in this energy, or that's connected to you with their energy, they could be an avoidant, okay, or have that type of attachment style. This person could be low vibrational, okay. Okay. This person could be a Sagittarius or have Sagittarius somewhere in their chart. Okay. Okay. This person could be someone who identifies as being a male with light colored hair. Okay. What else, Spirit? What else do we need to know about this person? Okay. It's someone that you could be in no contact with right now. What else do we need to know about this person or the situation? Okay. They could have the Chinese zodiac sign of the rooster. Anything else, Spirit? Okay. You might resonate with this person being an energy vampire. Okay. So you might feel drained once, this person is around you. Okay. I feel like they might be addicted to your energy. This person could have anger issues, whether you know that or not. This person, you might resonate with them being a manipulator. Okay. Anything else? Anything else, Spirit? Okay, and then we have a dark colored car. So this person could have a dark colored car as well. All right. So, if any of these resonate, this could be your reading. I feel like, whether this person, like I said, is in your life right now or not, obviously we have the no contact here. So maybe, this person, is not currently in your everyday life right now, but unfortunately, I feel like they're still in your energy. Okay. Which is why this person is coming up in your readings. Or at least in this reading it is. This person is. I'm actually going to go to this deck first, and then we'll get into tarot. All right, let's find out what's going on with this person. So yeah, I don't know if you know that this person, if you've seen some type of anger issues with this person or not. Maybe it's something that they hide pretty well. But I feel like this person is manipulative. Okay. Yeah, obviously low vibrational. They're an avoidant, so they could run when things get difficult. This person could maybe, be texting you all day long one day, and then the next day they're gone, and they could be gone for days, weeks, however long. Okay. They don't like talking about certain things. They don't like confrontation, things like that. But what is going on with this person here, Spirit? What can you tell us? Give us the info on this person for the collective, so we know maybe what's going on with them. All right. Okay, so behind the scenes here, this person is feeling really sad. Okay, they're feeling at a state of loss. Maybe they're depressed. Okay, they're grieving. Okay. They are clinging to you though. Okay. Like I was saying, they're still in your energy, even though you're not in any contact right now. This person is basically clinging onto your energy. And they are an energy vampire. So for those of you who resonate with that, like I said, you might feel drained whenever you're around this person for a significant amount of time. A lot of people that are energy vampires don't even, they're not consciously doing that. It's just something that they do. I'm not saying that they're all like that, but for a lot of people, they don't do it purposely, but they're just addicted to your energy. So you might have a certain type of energy that's very magnetic. Okay. And a lot of times if you're high vibrational, you're going to have that type of energy. So they're holding on, they're obsessing, they're spying on you. Okay. So just beware. They're probably watching you online, especially if you have, social media. Yeah, silence. Once again, no contact, right? Frozen, no words. Things are at a stone wall. You're not making a move, neither are they. Okay. So I feel like, there is no contact between you and this person. But I'm going to tell you that this person feels that you are the only one for them. Okay. They feel that they are devoted to you deep down. They are attached to you and they crave you. They crave you. They crave your energy. This person cannot live without you, is what I'm hearing. So, even though you might be in no contact, I'm letting you know that this person, they can't let you go. There's something about this connection that this person cannot let you go. Okay. What else is going on with this person, Spirit? Okay. What do we got here? All right. So we have one day, someday, somewhere, another time. So I feel like, this person feels that, at some point you both will be together. Okay. It might not be right now, but this person feels that one day you all will be together. Okay. Now we do have the twin flame card that came out. So this could be, if you do resonate with being on the twin flame journey, if you resonate with this person possibly being your twin flame, that is a possibility. Okay. Now, if you don't resonate with twin flames, you don't believe in them, this could be a divine counterpart, high level soulmate, whatever you actually, whatever you believe in. It's definitely an intense and very magnetic connection between the two of you. It's a very strong connection. Okay. And it could be where you both are mirroring each other, where you have lessons that you need to learn on both sides. You have wounds that need healing, things like that, where you reflect on your shadow side and, everything else that goes along with that type of connection. What else is going on here, Spirit? Okay. All right. So we have lusting. All right. So there might be something forbidden here, or what's, seemingly forbidden, that where it's maybe this person is married, maybe you're married, something like that. For whatever reason, it's an energy that where things cannot move to some sort of commitment for whatever reason. But there is a lot of like schmegdual chemistry and energy between you and this person where you feel it, but you can't act on it for whatever reason. Okay. Now you might be very intuitive. I feel like this person is as well, whether they like to listen to their intuition or not. But you might have had an inner knowing that this person was very different and maybe this connection was special in a certain way. I feel like this person felt and feels the same. And this person is hoping for something to happen in the future. Okay. Especially with that one day card. They are hoping and they're praying, they're manifesting that something happens between the two of you. Okay. So it's possible that no contact was initiated by you. Okay. Now you or this person might, have a significant foundation already established where, you have that stability and security. It does mention family. So it is possible that, one of you or both of you already have a family. And that might be part of that quote unquote forbidden energy. Okay. But the thing is, it is possible that this person, now I'm not sure about your situation, but this person might not have a connection with whoever they might be with, if they are with anyone, that has the type of depth that they have when they connect with you. Okay. So this person does realize that this connection is different. It is important. It is of high value. And so are you. Okay. And so behind the scenes, Spirit wants you to know that this person is feeling very hopeless. They're falling into despair. They feel like their life is falling apart. And I feel like it's because they don't have you there. Okay. So, I don't know. Yeah, they feel trapped. Okay, so they feel stuck, tied down, captive to whatever situation or relationship or whatever that they are in right now. Okay. Anything else, Spirit, about this person? Ooh, and what's going on? Okay, that is a lot of cards. I'm being told not to take all those. They just kind of, the energy is just like, in all of my readings lately, the energy is just off the charts. What do we have, Spirit? Let's see. Okay, we've got shocking. So this person could be going under, going through, sorry, turmoil or things, something that's unexpected. They could be going through tower moments, and that could be, due to a certain way that maybe they've treated you possibly in the past. They're obsessing though. Okay, I feel like it's almost like an unhealthy obsession. So they could be in devil energy. It does say low vibrational here, so their lifestyle might be low vibrational, but I feel like this sense of obsession and lusting and all of that, that's all devil energy as well. So yeah, they're watching you. They are addicted, I'm hearing, to watching you. And yeah, this person, they can't get enough. So if there's a way that they have, like access to your social media, or like know people, like if you know people in common where they can maybe like look at your social media, I don't know, it's something like that, where this person is like, maybe they're under fake profiles, I'm not sure, but this person is somehow like watching you over and over again. If you have got a platform where your face is there, like this person is just, it's on like a repeat, like a loop. This person is watching you over and over again. Now, this person you might resonate with being the divine masculine. That could also be you. Take it as it resonates. But, divine masculine, divine feminine is, again, part of, twin flame, divine counterparts, all of that. Healing as well. Okay. So I feel like this connection, a lot of what the purpose is to heal, okay, yourself, and release things that no longer serve you, which I feel like you have, so that you can go through that purification process. And like I said, release what doesn't serve you, whatever you feel is not for you, so that the blessings that the universe wants to bestow on you can come in. Okay. So I feel like you all have done that. I feel like, there is no contact here. You did walk away from this person, most likely. I mean, it is possible that this person ghosted you, but I feel like, if they did do that, then, you said goodbye, and, that you were done. So, you're kind of cleansing yourself and healing after this whole process. Okay. On the bottom is boundaries. So yeah, you probably have a pretty ginormous boundary here in place with this person. Okay. And I feel like, Spirit kind of wants you to keep that there in place, at least for the time being. Okay. But let's see what else we need to know here. We'll do one more shuffle. Okay. All right, Spirit. What else do we need to know about this situation? Anything else that the collective needs to know through tarot? Okay, so we've got the Tower. I feel like with the Tower, I do feel like when you met this person, it was a tower for both of you. But I feel like, this person also possibly put you through maybe multiple towers through the connection that you had with them. Especially, depending on what your situation was and what, they might have done to you, as far as maybe, if there was manipulation, if they were an avoidant and or in that energy, and they kind of, maybe gaslit you, or, basically put you through some emotional turmoil. Okay. So every time that happened, I feel like it was a tower. I'm also feeling that this person is going through tower moments now. And I feel like it's because, they didn't treat this connection with the love and the care that they should have. Okay. To be honest. So it's almost like their karma. Okay. Okay. So we've got the 10 of Pentacles. Whoa. Okay. What else do we have here? All right. So we've got the 7 of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups. And we have the 6 of Cups. Okay. So, it could have been a tower moment. If you found out that this person was married, that could have been a tower moment for you. Okay. Because the 10 of Pentacles can indicate a home, a marriage, a family. Okay. So if you found out that maybe this person was hiding that from you, that could have been a tower moment for you. Okay. I do feel like with the 10 of Pentacles as well, that you were maybe hoping that you would have this with this person, that maybe the connection was that strong that you thought that you found, quote unquote, the one. And it could have been a possibility if this person maybe had done things differently, I'm hearing, or if maybe they, focused on healing and not treating this connection the way that they did. I'm just hearing that from spirit. Okay. With the 7 of Cups here, I feel like, maybe this person made you feel like an option. Okay. So, even if you don't resonate with this person having a family or anything like that, this person at the very least, I feel, made you feel that you weren't good enough, that you were an option. Even if there weren't any other options, they made you feel that way. This person obviously didn't value you. They took you for granted. They did not treat you the way that they should have. And for a lot of you out there, I feel like, maybe they disillusioned you by, their words and their actions not matching. They could have given you false promises, things like that, to lead you on and keep you around, basically. Yeah. Okay. And, this person pretty much confused you. And that was part of their manipulation tactics, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Um, but, one of the things that they could have either hinted at, or, even if they didn't hint at it, if maybe you just felt deep within that this was a new beginning in love for you here with the Ace of Cups. I feel like this could be a past life connection with the 6 of Cups as well. I mean, you might have known this person for a while. And I do feel like, this person does want your forgiveness at some point. But I feel like, this is someone that you just you had this, like I said, magnetic attraction to, and there's a reason for that. So I feel like, if you do believe in past lives, I believe that this person could have been a past life soulmate with you as well. Okay. And so this person, I feel like you were really hoping and praying. You really thought that this was, going to be your person. Okay. So, all right. I'm asking spirit which card to do first, because I have 3 cards here. We have the 7 of Swords. Okay. So unfortunately, I feel like even if you felt, that this would be a new beginning in love, if this person even hinted at it, if they even mentioned it or anything like that, like I said, I feel like that was part of their manipulation. And with the 7 of Swords here, I feel like, obviously there were lies there was deceit, there was betrayal here in this situation. And so we have the Queen of Cups and the Empress out here. There are times where I feel that this is, one person, okay, where, you might be embodying the energy of the Empress and being the whole package, but specifically the Queen of Cups is being highlighted, okay, where it's about like intuition and that unconditional love. But in this situation, I feel like there are more than one person here. Okay, so I feel almost like you are represented by the Queen of Cups here. Okay, where you all are, you are that person that is giving that unconditional love. You follow your intuition. You might have water significantly in your chart here. Okay, I feel like this person has been deceiving you because I feel like there's someone here in the background. Okay, now whether this person is married with the 10 of Pentacles or not, I feel like they could have a baby mama. Okay, this person could also have something significant with their own mother that maybe meddles in their life, because the Empress can be a mother. And with the fact of the matter is that the Seven of Swords is out here as well. So I'm feeling that there definitely has been lies, deceit, betrayal, and it I feel like they almost have been deceiving multiple parties, almost. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Okay. That is a lot of cards. Okay. I'm being told to take them all. All right. So we have the Eight of Wands. All right. So you will be getting communication from this person. All right. With the Seven of Wands, I feel like you have this person blocked. Okay. And you have your defenses up against them. Spirit is saying keep them in place. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, we have the Page of Cups here. I feel like this person really does want to apologize. For whatever reason, this person feels like they do need your forgiveness here. Okay. Now we do have the Emperor and the King of Wands that came out as well. So this time I am feeling like this is one person and this is the energy of this person. Okay. So I feel that with the King of Wands here, they are passionate. This is, Sagittarius is fire, and so is this. Okay, so is the King of Wands. So, I feel that, this is that person's energy. Okay, they're low vibrational. Not to say the King of Wands is always low vibrational, but the King of Wands is more about passion than anything else. We've got multiple cards about that. That talk about that as well. We have the King of Wands is a lot of times someone that can have a wandering eye, someone who might even have some issues with commitment. Okay, and it is a lot about schmegdual energy more than anything else. Okay, now we have the Emperor as well. So if this person is married, this is a match pair. Okay. So yes, it is possible for some of you that yes, oops, I'm sorry, my microphone. I keep hitting my mic. This person could be married. Okay. But with the Emperor as well, they could be a business owner, things like that. But with the Emperor, I feel like this person could be very controlling. This person, it's kind of like my way or the highway. Okay. Mentality. It did mention anger issues, and that can be that energy as well. Okay. So yeah, this person could be embodying that Emperor energy as well. Okay. But we do have the Wheel of Fortune here. And so things are changing. And I feel like things are not going well for this person. Okay. So I feel like there is change on the horizon, and I feel like it is possible. I don't have any cards that indicate karma per se, but I feel like, this person is not doing very well without you in their life. Okay. So yeah. And on the bottom of the deck, we've got the Devil. So obviously, like I was saying earlier, this person is in devil energy, and it's affecting it's affecting them, it's affecting their life, and it has affected their connection with you as well. Yeah, the 10 of Wands, they're burdened. They're very burdened here. Okay. All right. Well, I am being guided to leave the reading here. As far as signs, we've got earth, we've got fire, we have water, and we have air. So all signs are present. We also have Scorpio. We have let's see, what else do we have? We've got Libra and Taurus. We have Aries. We have Taurus again, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio again. And then Capricorn with the devil. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I hope this reading helped. I hope it brought you some clarity. You know, if you are in no contact with someone and this resonates with you, this is possibly what's going on behind the scenes here. But they are going to be reaching out. So just an FYI, keep those blockades, the defenses in place here. Okay. All right. Until next time, take care. If you feel like it resonated, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and take care. Namaste, my friends.